Welcome to Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching us today on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website. That website is hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. We leave our YouTube videos up at all times between both of our showrooms for all of our subscribers to watch. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, it comes down off of our website, letting you know that it's no longer available. Check our Instagram out as well. We're going to post vehicles such as this one that we're about to shoot a video on prior to them being photo shot and video shot for our showroom presentation. And then we also have a link to our gift shop where you can buy Hanksters apparel and other really awesome man cave type items, garage signs, flags, banners, posters, all that fun stuff. So this is a little bit different way to start our video presentation. We're outside. Normally you're used to seeing us in the showroom. The reason we are outside to present to you this 1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo is because of the paint, and I'll show you that here in just a couple minutes. You're looking at a 400 motor, power brakes, AC. That is an AC compressor. Typically you can find those on the passenger side. This one is on the driver's side, and the AC does blow cold. We'll show you that on the test drive. Power steering. So you got power steering, power brakes, and AC. 400 motor, 1970. You do have a cowl tag there up on the driver's side underneath the hood. That will be in our still photographs, so you can go ahead and take a look at that, and you can break it down if you'd like to find out, you know, what color the car started life as, what motor it had in it, all that stuff. So this car is like a teal color with black accents. There is metal flake or glitter in the paint, and hopefully us doing this presentation outside in the sunshine shows you guys that. See that glistening in the paint on is really cool. Hopefully you can see that glistening on the driver's side front fender. You do have 4 brand new Cooper Cobra radial tires on the car. We put those on the car. There's not even 2 miles on them. So those are brand new slicks for all 4 corners. Look at how nice and straight the driver's side fender is. Same thing with the driver's side door. You see the gaps are nice there, both through the front fender and to the rear quarter. Take a look at the window glass all the way around. Your front windshield's in nice condition. Your side windows are tinted, so you can see that there are tint on the driver's side and on the passenger side. We'll show you that when we circle around the car. Chrome handle on the driver's side has, you know, a couple little pits in there, but nothing bad at all. You'll be able to see that hopefully in the still photos. Taking a look at the inside, we have the door panels in great shape. You have your armrest and obviously your door panel with the carpeting down low. All of it looks to be in pretty good condition. Driver's side seat, passenger side seat, you got bucket seats with a center console staple shifter. Carpeting is brown floor mats. Underneath the carpeting, it's nice and, you know, it's not torn up, faded, dry rotted, anything like that. We're going to show you that in the back as well. Okay. Rear seat, no seat belts back there. Rear seat's in good condition though, no rips, no tears. Dome light does illuminate when you open up the driver's side door. Headliner appears to be in pretty good condition. Same thing with the sun visors. Dash pad looks to be in good shape. We will take a look at that here when we're on the test drive here in just a couple minutes. So it's a long car with a long rear quarter, long heavy doors. You can see the doors open and close with ease, and they're all lined up there at the bottom. Hopefully shooting down the side of the car, not only can you see the coolness and the uniqueness of the paint scheme, but you can also see the body lines. So in the classic car business and in the hobby, when a customer says, or a buyer says, or a salesman says, you know, the car's nice and straight, what they're referring to is looking down the rear quarter, the driver's side door, and the front fender. Do you see any ripples, deviations, poor craftsmanship in terms of body work? and there's none on this car. The body lines are nice and straight. Rear window appears to be in good condition. A lot of times those are scratched up on the Montes, on the Chevelles, on the Camaros. This one's in pretty good shape. Does have faint scratches in it, but overall it's in pretty good condition. Again, hopefully you can see the glitter on the deck lid and even in the black stripes that are on the hood and also are on the rear deck lid. Check out the chrome on the rear bumper. Really nice. Reverse lights there down low. Looks like a newer rear bumper to me. Taking a look in the trunk, there is no trunk mat, there is no spare, and there is no jack, so you just have a lot of room to put, you know, your lawn chairs for your car shows or your groceries from Publix or whatever you throw back there. So when our vehicles are photoed and videoed with a spare and a jack, then the photo or the jack and the spare come with the car. When they are not, we don't have them. We did not get them when we purchased the car. Body lines on the passenger side, same as the driver's side. The paint's real nice. Again, the rear quarter here, the paint's all nice on that. Paint's nice up on the roof as well. You can see drip rail moldings here are in pretty good condition. They're not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but they are pretty nice. They're not all pitted up, dinged up. You will have still photos of all four wheels on the website. The wheels look to be in pretty good condition, both driver's side and passenger side. And as I mentioned earlier, there are 4 new tires. Taking a look in the passenger side of the vehicle, there's a little tiny slit there in the passenger side armrest. But overall, check out the top of the door panel there. The center of the door panel where you have your vinyl material, and then of course low where you have your carpeting. Again, the bucket seat on the passenger side is in good shape as well. I don't see any rips or tears in that. Again, the carpeting's in nice shape. Dash pad. Center console looks to be in pretty good condition. We'll take a closer look at that when we're in the car doing the test drive. Again, check out the door fitment. Not only the gaps, but also how the bottom of the door fits. You can tell that's a factory GM door, and that's not some kind of China door that, you know, they're selling nowadays. Door gaps here to the front fender. Nice and uniform throughout. Hopefully you guys can see those body lines on the passenger side. They're really nice. Paint on the front fender on the passenger side. Again, I haven't seen one blister, one crack, one area of fade, any fish eyes, any cracking, blistering, spider webbing, anything like that. Hopefully you can see that cool metal flake. Again, not only is it in the actual stripe, the black stripe itself, but it's also in the paint on the car in the teal color. Awesome 70 Monte Carlo. I'm sure we'll get some good activity on this car. We take a lot of photos of each one of our vehicles, and we do these video presentations that probably take about 45 minutes to shoot, and then probably another 2 to 3 hours of composing, rendering, posting, uploading, downloading, all that fun stuff. There's a lot of work that goes into these. You know, people see cars in the background of our video shoots and of our photo shoots in our showroom, and they're always asking, I want that car, I want that car, you know, is it ready yet? And, you know, it takes a lot of work for us to get these cars ready for retail sales. So, you know, the reason we take all these photos and we do these videos and we provide a really in-depth description on our website is because most of the business we do is done sight unseen. We've been doing it a long time and make a lot of people happy. We've had a good reputation of doing so. However, I always encourage you guys on a classic car purchase, whether it's from our dealership or any other dealership, go there in person. And especially if this is your first classic car purchase, because you might not know what you're signing up for. You know, it's not like a new car purchase. These things are going to need a little bit of TLC. They're going to leak a little bit of oil. They're going to leak a little bit of transmission fluid. You're going to have power steering leaks. The battery's going to go dead. You know, especially for those of you up north that, you know, the car's stored 4, 5, 6 months out of the year and it sits. You know, these things need to be run. They need to be driven. Down here in Florida, we have the luxury of doing that year round, so we're kind of fortunate. But again, I encourage you to come to Daytona Beach. You're standing outside in the parking lot of our showroom right now. We have a 25,000 square foot indoor facility, air conditioned. All of our vehicles are inside, none of them are outside, even though we're doing this video presentation outside right now. We'll be happy to pull it outside for you so you can see this Monte Carlo in the sun. We'll slap a plate on it. We can take it on a test drive. I got 2 lifts around back, one indoors, one outdoors. We'd be happy to rack it for you. You can check out the undercarriage. That's what we enjoy doing. We'll meet you face to face. We'll shake your hand. We'll show you our entire business operation here in Daytona Beach. It's fun stuff. Again, with that being said, most of the business we do is done sight unseen. People are used to nowadays shopping from a computer, whether it's Amazon, Walmart, Instacart, eBay, whatever it is. We just do it with cars, and we do a pretty good job in doing so. I'm going to pull this around the building real fast, and we're going to throw it up in the air, check out what the undercarriage looks like, and then we'll do the fun part, which is drive it. Underneath our 1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo, you have disc brakes up front. The suspension components look to be in good condition, from what I can see. Tie rods, ball joints, springs. So the oil pan, you can see, look, it's bone dry. Bottom of the oil filter. Check out the other side. You can see, the side of the block. And the, you can tell when the gasket's not sticking out of the pan or anything, and there's no oil residue on the side or on the starter. It's, it's nice and dry. Same thing with the transmission pan. Check that out. Nice and dry all the way around. Speedo cable's dry. You ain't gonna be able to see the tail shaft seal, but it would be running out, I'm sure, either side. Now we're going through this car and we're showing you guys that the components of the car are dry, but keep in mind this is a classic car. They're gonna leak, okay? They might be 3 weeks, it might be 3 months, it might be 2 years, but it's gonna leak eventually. I can promise you that. Frame rails on the car look good. Passenger side, driver's side. Cross member holding up the tranny looks to be in good shape. You have exhaust manifolds with dual pipes coming down, leading back into the mufflers on either side of the drive shaft. So the floor pans. When you're looking at floor pans, you want to look, are there any seams or cuts or welds or, there's nothing here. The floor pan's solid all the way back. That's the driver's side, and then of course the passenger side. You see that's all the way back, it's solid. Check out the rear frame rails. If we couldn't have this, if there were any rust issues or rot issues, there wouldn't be able to put it on the lift because it claps. So the frame rails on both sides of the car look good. Drum brakes in the rear. 12-bolt rear. Gas tank's in good shape. Driver's side frame rail on the car is in nice condition. Passenger side. Drop downs on the rear quarters look good. Passenger side, let's check out the driver's side. I know you guys, we try to shoot the camera up there. Sometimes we're shooting into the sunlight, sometimes the exhaust pipe's in the way. That's why if you came here, you can peek your head up there for yourself, but if you don't come, you're just gonna have to take my word for it. So this is the area where the trunk meets the rear seat, and the rear end pumpkin's gonna sit when the car is on the ground. You see that's all nice and solid up there. I said earlier in the video presentation, the tires are brand new. Look, see the red and blue lines? See the tread? Brand new, all 4 corners, I promise. Good looking car. Paint looks good. Undercarriage looks good. All 4 tires are brand new. It has AC. I think it'd be a nice car for somebody. Again, classic car industry is popular right now. There's many cars that are up in not only popularity but in value, and a Monte Carlo seems to be one of them for some reason. I can't explain why, but they just are. Financing is available on this vehicle. Let's start out if you're a cash buyer. If you're a cash buyer, we accept certified bank check, or more commonly, bank wire transfer. Once the bank wire transfer has been made, as soon as the funds hit our account, we put the car into a pre-delivery inspection process. This process is recorded, and you get a copy of it on the keychain when the car shows up. You also get a copy of every photo we shot in the showroom and this video presentation you're watching right now. If you need financing, we work with 3 different collector car lenders that will do up to a 10-year loan on our vehicles with approved credit, of course. They're going to look at credit score, debt to income ratio, you know, things like that. Things they'd look at typical home loan, time on the job, time at your residence. If you're approved and you like what you hear, they're going to call you with the rate and the term. If you like what you hear, then you can call us, secure the car with a deposit, and we can move forward with the paperwork. If you're quick, typically they can fund us in 2 to 3 business days. And then of course the car goes through the same inspection process. And when my guys tell me it's ready, we call for pickup, or you can come pick it up if you're picking it up locally, if you're trailering it home, or if you are planning on driving it if you're local to us here in Florida. So let's put it down on the ground right now, take it out in the Florida sunshine, and see how this 1970 Monte Carlo runs out. Inside our 1970 Monte Carlo, horn, that works. Turn signal, the driver's side indicator does not work in the dash. The passenger side does. So as long as that's just a bulb and it's not in the board or anything, we'll go ahead and we'll take care of that. Wipers do work. I don't want to run them too long across a dry windshield, but they work. Radio works.
Like I blinked, and suddenly all my business shifted to e-commerce.
So that works. Mentioned earlier in the showroom, the car does have air. The air, when you turn it on, it works. Like the compressor engages, it's just not blowing cold like it should. It's blowing, I don't know. Let's just say not cold enough. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's not cold enough. So we're gonna leave the windows down. What else? Staple shifter, center console's in pretty decent shape, not perfect. Told you in the showroom, well, actually we shot this video outside, that the dash pad's in pretty good condition. I do have 3 warning lights, temp, oil, gen, those all work. Clock does not work. It won't work when the car shows up. We don't fix clocks. 37,510. I don't know, the title reads exempt. I don't have any mileage in terms of the motor rebuild, tranny rebuild, anything like that. The car runs good. I can tell you the car is absolutely fantastic from a body standpoint. All the panels, I mean, from what I can see, if the car's not 100% original metal, I can guarantee you it's 95%, because it has real nice body lines, real nice metal, real nice stance look. I think that's about it. Let's drive it. The performance of this vehicle is wonderful. It rides absolutely fantastic. I told you it has new tires on it, so no tire vibration whatsoever. They're brand new, just mounted and balanced. Let go of the wheel, the car tracks nice and straight. The steering wheel's lined up center. Look at that, perfect response on the wheel. I have people behind me, I can't show you the brakes right now. Fuel gauge is functioning, by the way. When we bought the car, we put $20 worth of gas in and it was on empty, so you know, put $20 worth of high test doesn't get you very far. Speedometer's working and it is accurate. 45 miles per hour on the money there. It's not bouncing around. Car rides like you're on air. I mean, I guess you are technically on air in the tires, but I think you get what I'm saying. It's got a real nice smooth ride to it. It's a long car. It's got a nice ride. Put on the brakes here and there's no vibration, pulsation in the brakes. Stops nice and straight. We'll run it through the gears here a little bit. I don't know if you'll be able to hear the tranny shifting, but wow, shifts really nice and smooth. So look, no hands on the wheel. 60 miles, well, 50 now. We got it to about 60. 50 miles an hour on the speedometer. No temp light, no oil light, no gen light. Car's riding fantastic. No vibrations in the steering wheel. No tire vibration, drivetrain vibration, nothing coming from the flywheel or, you know, anything like that. It's a pretty nice car. This would be a nice... the Montes are coming up in popularity. We've had some, you know, early 70s through here, and we've also had some mid 80s, and man, they're just, the Montes right now are a strong market. Kind of like the Mustangs and the Camaros and the Chevelles. I mean, everybody seems to want them. I don't know what it is, but the Montes have come up in popularity, desirability, and value. Look, see, brakes. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone number here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. Today we're going to throw all the photos up we took of this vehicle on our website, along with this video presentation we're doing for you right now. At full retail price, this car includes shipping to you in the lower 48 United States. It also includes a 12-month, 12,000-mile powertrain warranty. The warranty is good at any ASE certified facility in the United States, and it covers drivetrain, which means engine, transmission, and rear end internal components. It's not going to cover leaks. It's not going to cover starters, batteries, alternators. It's just major mechanical breakdowns of the drivetrain. The prices of our cars are negotiable within reason. However, if we negotiate the price of a vehicle, the warranty comes off. The warranty is only good at full retail price. And the shipping also comes off. Now, we can certainly arrange the shipping for you, and you can pay the driver when they arrive, or you're welcome to use your own carrier if you have somebody that you work with. We don't make any money off the shipping. We provide it as a convenience. You can come down here and pick it up on a trailer of your own, or if you're local to us here in the state of Florida, you can certainly drive it home, no problem. A lot of people ask me, can I drive this thing from Florida to Michigan? I wouldn't recommend it, but I guess to, you know, once you pay for the car, it's yours to do what you want with. But keep in mind, most of the cars in our showroom, they come out of collections, or, you know, they've only been driven 300, 400, 500 miles a year for the last who knows how many years of their life, you know. And to ask a car you're unfamiliar with to hop in it and drive 11, 12, 1,500 miles, you know, you don't know what can happen with a new car, let alone a car that's 30, 40, 50 years old. So we'd love to earn your business, add you to our growing customer base, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the entire world. Daytona Beach, Florida. Hanksters Hot Rods Collector Car Showroom, hanksters.com. Please check us out.